All right. Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of my podcast, Fiance. Who gives a fuck? Not me, and you know I don't. I thought it was only right that I start the first episode off with none other than the most controversial bitch in that. I think I like to just give her kudos of being so outspoken, and I once even saw her like go up against 50 people on one topic. That's one thing about Erica with the A. If she believes in something, the bitch will stand on it and will go up against everybody who doesn't like it. So I want to welcome Erica with the A to my show, my first show.
Hey.
And it's popping. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, how are you?
I'm great.
Are you
Great.
excited?
I'm excited. I kind of was gonna do it at first, but everybody like,
Understandable.
you don't fuck them. Yeah, that's how I feel.
Understandable.
Y'all know that, but I'm like, it should have been happening.
Why should we? I mean, what is so spectacular that you feel like you want to get, your voice heard, or what is it about Eric with A that this make people hate you so much? I mean, just throwing it out there, they fucking hate you.
I feel like it is because I'm so outspoken, and we live in a small city, so 99% of it is peony, and 99% of it is people who never even seen me in the flesh, people who don't know me. I don't know y'all. Like I'm online a lot, but one thing, believe it or not, is I don't click people's pages. Like I somebody could be arguing me. I don't know what the fuck you look like. I just see the small. You know what I mean? So it just, I don't know.
So let's start here. Who is Erica with the A?
Erica with an A is
How do you get your name?
well, spelled like that's not how I really spell my name. People no, but you wouldn't. I mean, yeah.
See,
But
there you go.
I just coined that or whatever, like in middle school, and it just stuck or whatever. But
Is it really Erica though?
yes,
Oh,
y'all, you tell me, y'all
I
know my life.
know
Y'all
who the
know
fuck
my
you
life.
are.
But yeah, it's Erica with an E. But I started doing that in like middle school, and it
That's
just
different.
stuck. And the with an A came from like my friends and family or whatever. And Erica with an A is a hairstylist. I'm an Aries, so I'm fired. So
Yes.
it's like my opinion, what I say is right. You not about to change my opinion. It could be there.
I know
I'm
several
standing
Aries
on
like
yeah.
that.
So that's just me. Oh yeah,
So
and
you
I'm a
say you're a
mom.
hairstylist.
Yeah.
And this is a good thing to talk about because I've heard so much stuff about your hairstyle. You're good as shit. Like not denying it at all. I've heard precision, like just everything about your hair and the technique. However, I've heard that you're fucking psychotic when it comes to the rules that you have for your clients and things. Tell me why is that so? Why is it such an important thing of these rules and boundaries that you set for people that come and sit in your chair?
Okay, so the rule thing, I peeped somebody comment playing like ask her is the rules gonna be changed, like, and if no, because I'm so well off in my career, I don't even need to take new people to that person. So like shade. But it's about it. I like a lot of people call it unprofessional, but it works in my favor. I don't get no call no shows like that. I don't get people late, like people don't play on my business. A lot of these, and what's crazy is the way I am. I'm seeing all these new braiders do the same shit. Get online, please don't be like. But when it's me, it's like the city just target me. When it's me
They
saying
hate
it,
you.
they hate me. When it's me,
Can you
it's
see
a
my stomach? Because
problem.
I'm
But
tired. Okay, good. You can.
yeah, it just works in my favor. And like back then, coming up, regardless of how I act, I was a softie. I'm raising my prices, but people still coming in with the old amount. And I'm like, oh, okay, it's cool. Like, nah, like, bitch, just hold me on my prices. So I just got strict. Like, get online, and anybody who's in the beauty industry who don't agree with that, you're not there yet. Like, it's impossible for me to take DMs. It's impossible for me to answer questions. It's impossible for me to still do services, by phone. It's no way in the world I could do it. I'm not even able to respond to every DM or anything like that. I'll
I
skim through.
hate DMs.
Yeah, so I have to be firm like that because my business is up there. So.
Absolutely. I feel like people on social media when they follow you, whether you have a service or not, the DMs, they feel like it's mandatory that you answer them. It's almost like, damn, she being funny. I sent a DM, she answered. Or you don't understand that people, of course, your profession, I'm busy. I may be doing a hair, I may be with my son, I may be XYZ. So I feel like social media gives this persona that when someone DMs you, direct message, it's like you have to answer
respond
right now. And that's
right.
that's not the
And
case.
people who not there yet can respond. You're only getting 20, maybe 15 to 20 inquiries a day. Like my shit's through the roof. I got people from different states, different countries, as y'all seen me post yesterday. So it's no way in different countries. Whoever asked me to come to Canada, I'm gonna try. But yeah, it's like I just can't do it. I can't. I have to be strict like that.
That's good. And you said your mom.
Oh yeah, I'm a mom. Y'all know here.
I was like, how much joy does it you get out of being a mom?
I just really can't believe I'm a mom though. I don't know, my baby, that's my baby. I know here. He is so bad, but that's just my baby. He kind of, I still snap and stuff, but as far as like pulling up, fighting and all that, like I used to, like it just, I be like, if I go to jail, like nobody's about to dress him like me, take care of him like me. Like, so I just, he'll, like kids will really make you grow up and just look at stuff different, you know.
It took me 4 or 5 kids to do it shit because I was still late bloomer, still doing stuff like that. But motherhood is definitely a beautiful thing, and it's definitely something that you can look upon and be like, you know, fuck y'all when I got these babies. Even though you see hatred and shit, like y'all may hate me and talk about me, but I got some kids that think I'm the world, and that's how I look at it being a mom. Like I'm so blessed to have the kids that I have. It used to be not so much ashamed, but it's like, oh, I got all these kids. But now I'm like, shit, I got a gang, a squad, and that's what I like most. So motherhood has been good to you. Yeah. So you only have one baby,
one kid,
and he's how old?
Kid. Wait, one kid, one pregnancy, one baby. So here.
Because I heard about they're saying you have a mystery child.
Yeah, it's been said I have a 13-year-old. Maybe in Arizona, somebody when my mother came up to my mom and said, "Does Erica have a 13-year-old in Wisconsin?" So she like, I'm this girl, whole fucking mama. Like, so yeah, I don't know. Then I heard
how do you deal with do you laugh at some of the stuff that you hear, or do you get upset?
Like, I really do. It just like it used to be a point like I said, like it's a net. So all it takes is 3 people to repost a rumor, and that's it. I can sit here and say like, Kiana had bed bugs on her, y'all, while I was there, but I didn't want to say nothing. If I say that, and a motherfucker 2 months from now arguing with you, but don't know you, she's gonna say, "And bitch, I heard you had bed bugs," because that's what you heard. You don't have no real ammo on her, so you gonna go off a rumor, some made up shit.
It's very easy to start something on somebody.
And here it's very easy.
It's very easy. It's very easy. The smallest thing. If I heard it, it's true.
It's true. That's how this city is.
Nobody looks for facts. Nobody looks for nothing. If I heard it, it's true.
Yeah, it's true. So I feel like all arrogance and cockiness out the window. When motherfuckers arguing with me, they can't say, "Yo dirty ass son, yo ugly ass son, yo bum ass bitch, you a broke bitch." You can't say that. So but the girl she fought yesterday did say she sleep on the floor. Let's use that. You know what I mean? So it's just rumors.
What's some of the craziest stuff you heard about yourself?
The craziest stuff I heard about myself is well, that was an example. Somebody said my bed was on crates. I fought her.
Why are you thought who said that? Oh wow. Don't mention bitches'
beds. This rumor from complete strangers, never sat in my chair. Her pussy stink. Just a bunch of shit, and it'd be like, bitch, you can't sit next to me. You've never seen me. I don't know shit about you. Like, people have argued with me and ran my life down from March 27, 1993. Would tell me what hospital. I be like one time a bitch really said, you talk this big money shit, but your son go to daycare on Audubon. I'm like, you motherfuckers like really fought. Like, I can't keep playing on this shit because that's some scary shit. Like, I'm like, what the fuck?
Worked one time, right?
No, his daycare was at a house daycare on Audubon, but she was saying it like, why your son don't go to goddamn Shatar? Bitch, you talk this big money. Yeah. So I'm just like,
how the hell did she know that?
She seen me taking it. or the girl that was following me through the store snapping pictures of me. So it's like you bitch, like this is celebrity shit. Like this, you know, I'm chilling.
I'm a firm believer on if you can't handle success at this magnitude,
it ain't gonna be. You gotta have tough skin.
Very much.
You gotta have tough skin.
When I look at online and see like some of the trolls or some of the people that go after the stars who this star never see them. We never see these people, never even run into them. It's almost like you gotta literally like. If I ask you, do you get upset or do you laugh at it? Because what could you possibly do about a motherfucker behind crazy girl 186 no profile saying Erica?
Okay, for me, people be like, you got a profession like real shit. My followers fuck with me. These people from out of town. These people guaranteed a motherfucker in every state in the US know who I am. Just guaranteed. So it's like I'll be trying to. They don't think it's this bad. I hope they on here because they don't think it's. They think I'll be exaggerating. But
it's bad.
It's bad.
It's bad.
I don't get upset, but I be so bored, and I'm a roaster, so I would like read your ass up. I will make you really evaluate your whole self with my comebacks. You saying some made up shit, but I'll really get on your ass. Like, so I used to get mad because it would be I done went up against the whole city. Like I'm looking at some shit that got 2,000 comments, 400 shares.
I forget,
and I'll be by myself
standing
10
you do. That's why I said
that. By myself. Nobody that's exactly why
I said I forget what topic it was or what was going on at the time. It was something that was going on. I don't know if it was nationwide or was it local, but it was something that somebody had a comment on or opinion on, and everybody was to the left. And it was only Erica to the right.
The boy the police killed. Was that?
I think it's one of them.
Okay.
Erica, it's
one a minute.
It's been so no, you're laughing. It's been so many times where it's just been Erica over here and nobody else.
Okay, but with that, my name is like officially clickbait. My name is clout. My name tagging me in a post, joking or whatever, tagging me in a post is going to bring motherfuckers out. Like people will be like, yes, here it go. Let me chime in. Like they be ready. Like people I don't know, they sit back and they wait for me to argue with somebody. Like I swear to God on my son, one time this girl, she my sister age. My sister 4 years older than me. I worked with her before I started doing hair, but I've never been in class. Like we are 4 years apart. She got on a comment literally and was like, yeah, because y'all, I swear to God, this bitch said, yeah, in first grade she was musty. Like, bitch, you never went to school with me. You never, I don't even know. Like,
first grade.
Just saying some, like, it's bad, y'all.
So, like, a day-to-day, like, what is a day-to-day for Erica? Like, do you anticipate shit like that happening? Do you anticipate like, oh, what the fuck's gonna happen today? What's gonna be said today?
It's like
you click on internet or Instagram, whatever. Do you like what the fuck they're gonna say? Or do you? I'm not even gonna say like you be reluctant to voice your opinion because you know what comes behind that, right? Mm-hmm. You know, if I say this, if everybody's saying this, if I say this, I know they're gonna drag me. I know they're gonna come for me. I know they're gonna say all this. So do you be like, I'm just gonna shut the fuck up? You be like, I'm Erica with hey, fuck you. I'm just gonna say what I gotta say.
Sometimes I do be like, I could just shut up. But it be like everybody else talking, but it's when it's me, you feel like the shade room, we can all talk about like why does the rules change because it's Indianapolis, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like why does it change? Why can't we speak on local shit? But I can sit here and say Quavo didn't hit that girl, but I can't say downtown on the circle they did not jump that. Like I don't know. I don't get why certain stuff is off limits. Like I don't get that. Like I'm not gonna name drop this person, but it was a girl. I guess she on drugs now. They like you don't know what people go through. Don't talk about that. Don't talk about her drug habit. I'm thinking y'all motherfuckers tear me up for something worse.
What it was.
I'm like,
yep,
what the fuck? I'm like, so y'all pick and choose who y'all want to bully, and I just can't be bullied. Yeah. I can't. Nothing is gonna make me go slit my wrist. I ain't never tried it. Nothing's gonna make me like, damn, like, what am I? I don't know how to handle this. They tearing me up. Like I want to kill myself. Like I cannot get embarrassed. I will literally like, and half the shit that is true or that people play on or add to, like you know it because it came from me. Mm-hmm. A lot of stuff like nobody would know anything if I didn't put it on there as a testimony or me just saying what I overcome. I'm like real open with that shit. Like I'll literally be talking to my followers as far as success. Oh yeah, I rebelled and ran away pried too hard and slept in my car. Motherfuckers are trying to use that. Like, bitch, I told you that. Like, what the fuck? Like, bitch, that's why your parents didn't want you. Like, I ran away. Like, why nobody ever put me out? So it's like here the ammo, like people, they try so hard, like they try to do the below the belts, and it just other people probably break the fuck down, like, but me, like, like nothing embarrasses me, nothing can really push me to that point, like it just can't.
Speaking of open, you recently had surgery.
Mm-hmm.
Are you open about that?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh, how did that feel? Was that something that you wanted to do for yourself, or was it something that you was like pressured to doing, or was it something that you felt like, okay, I'm already a 10, I want to make myself a 15, like the surgery? What did you get?
So I got lipo 360 and a BBL, a minimal BBL, like. Again, it might be a little shade, but I feel like I'm one of few that look natural. Like with it, I didn't go overboard. And it's just I had a C-section. Like I was in the gym heavy. I tried to do pescatarian. I was losing. I lost 18 pounds, but you get that C-section, like it's not going nowhere. So I was like, fuck it. I got the money. Let me go. I went during a pandemic. My shit was already paid for, no tax check, and I just did it. So it's very painful, but I tried to log my whole journey. I was kind of private with my doctor at first because people not realizing, like, you don't do your own research with that, because a lot of people who was like heavy set and shit, like my doctor didn't specialize in this, so they thought I was like, well, what are you telling us for if you're not going to tell us who to go to? Like, y'all shouldn't do your own fucking research. My doctor probably got 10 bodies on his name and you don't know that. And, but so it was just a lot of controversy with that. But you gotta
show the product off, Erica.
They see y'all see me online.
Selfies.
I do. When I'm out of town, and then others don't get the cute me, because I ain't shit here worthy of that. But when I'm out of town, my story views is 5,000 or better. So
are you not showing us because it's somebody special?
Hell no. I mean it's
are you
no, I ain't standing up, but no. I'm single and dating. I make that very clear up front. I just that's
a new one. You're single and dating? Love it. Elaborate.
Single and dating means
yes, tell me.
It just means like, I don't know. I just kind of hopped on that as far as like going into 2021, because I mean, females getting their feelings too soon. One link, if it's there, you want to see that person every day, and this person got shit going on. So I just said single and dating. That way we can go out and don't get mad if it don't mean you fucking or having sex or nothing, but I'm not about just, I feel you, I want him, but I'm limiting myself to you, and that shit don't work. Now I'm back bored by myself. So I make it anybody I'm out of town. So that's the
when you go out with somebody, I'm single, but I'm dating. We can date, but no, we're not dating.
Yeah,
like swinger type shit. Like I'm open. Like I'm not.
It's not a relationship.
I'm not just sure.
That'd be the problem. It's not a relationship. We're dating. You want to take me to lunch? It's cool. And then motherfucker take me to the comedy show. We're dating. We're dating. That's how you get to know people. You don't just limit yourself to one person, and you're gonna be in your feelings. You find some shit out. Now you stuck.
If you look at me the right way, I feel like we go together. So
and every female has felt like that. So and then you was there, but he wasn't.
Yeah.
So bitch, be single.
I'm not even talking to nobody but you. He's like, well, bitch, I didn't make this shit up here. I got 7 motherfuckers. You talking about I'm loyal. Like, I'm not
be single and date. Cool. And I'm telling you, like for real, like that shit is fun. It's fun.
It's fun. So you're more of a, you consider yourself a free spirit.
Free spirit.
Okay. You consider yourself like and where you are now, a boss.
Yeah.
What is Erica's rendition of a boss? Like, what do you feel like a boss bitch? Do you think there's any boss bitches in Indianapolis? Because I feel like every bitch is SBA young boy, and they're no shade, not taking people from doing their thing, because bitch, I got whatever. But I feel like there's so many self-proclaimed bosses here in Indianapolis versus when you go to another city, like when I go to Chicago. Well, my best friend, them bitches is some boss bitches. The bitches really here ain't really no boss shit, in my opinion. But I can't even say that because who am I to tell you that you're not a boss? If you feel like you're a boss, you work your ass off, you feel like to your degree or capacity or whatever, you're a boss. But I'm saying for you to look, the bitches who look down on other bitches and think they're higher up in their bosses, baby, sweetie, you're not a boss. Because I know some real bitches that's real bosses that's real tough and shit. What do you
Mm-hmm.
consider boss? And is there any bosses that you think that deserve recognition in Indianapolis?
So I just it's kind of cliche, but I just figure a boss is like really self-made. Like I am somebody, whether like it's family I fuck with stuff, but I like nobody, parents, grandparents, like nobody ever gave me a dollar, a red cent towards any shop I've had,
Drop the mud.
any schooling or hair school, like nothing. So I'm like 100% self-made, 100%, like no loans, no nothing, no nigga, no nothing. So I feel like it's just being self-made. I feel like it's going to new heights with your shit. I could just be content. I'm the most book stylist here, but okay, that's that. Somebody else could come up better or whatever. Okay, what's after that? I started doing the braidathon. I started doing, getting salons on my own, or now I have a training facility. So you just I don't know. I like everybody's definition is different, but so after that, I started doing out of state stuff. I took advantage of my following and getting millions of views on shit. So I go out of town and do sold out shit. Like any class I post is sold out the day of. I just feel like a boss is just really having your shit in order career wise or just being successful. It's a lot of stuff. So I consider myself a boss here, like here, because this is Indianapolis, so I consider myself a boss here. Anybody can be a boss. But I also like now it's a lot of stuff that's hindering me, and I be feeling like, damn, like I pop my shit too much, and I can't even. I didn't go get an LLC or stuff is hindering me now, and it's like really, really making me like really get my shit together. But I be telling people like you can't, like this is now part of my curriculum for my students, like money do not hold no weight. And y'all know I talk big money shit, but money holds no weight. You have to have that paper trail. You have to have a business account. You have to have your EIN and LLC. And you really got to have that shit. Like, I didn't sat on money and got straight denied. I'm like, I'm overqualified for this house or this apartment and got denied just because I didn't have established credit. They telling you ain't got no evictions or nothing, but baby girl, you ain't got no credit. And you can't help what you're not taught. So I just have to I self teach myself everything, or if it's something that I am taught, I add on to it. So yeah.
Speaking of you just going and getting your name out there and who you are out there, you was on a show with Judy.
Mm-hmm.
And that really woke people up here in Indianapolis and tuned people in. And some of us were rooting, like, oh, she's from here, so we represent her. And of course, you had those that were probably hating. But for the most part, seeing a Who's Your, somebody from that town represent on that show, it was something fulfilling for some of us. How was your experience on that show? And do you think that like boosted you in a way that you can just like perfecting the craft that you have?
Okay. Yeah, that was so fun. It's like we still talk to Judy. She still follow me. She's still like me and all the girls were still cool. They probably thought it was gonna be some bad girls club type shit. It wasn't. We was praying together, crying together. Like we still talk to this day. We're still in our group chat. We still, but it was fun. The process of getting picked, like a lot of people when I was coming up and going viral and on that arrogant shit, a lot of people used to always say them followers don't mean shit, but them followers got me chosen out of 260,000 people. You know what I mean? So the followers and that social media stuff like really plays a part. I had people, not just that, people, I don't know, it went crazy. My Instagram went crazy. I'm from Trinidad. I just want you to know I voted for you. I tagged you. And I'm just like, dang. So it was real fun though, but I feel like it brought a lot of attention to me. But with that, like I don't know if y'all know what shadow ban mean. I don't know. My Instagram been stuck since that shit. I don't know.
What's shadow ban?
So shadow ban on Instagram, like I was before my page was shadow banned. I was getting like thousands of likes, thousands of views. I still could get viewers because people like motion content, but I was getting thousands of viewers a day, millions of views on videos and stuff. But when my page got shadow banned, it's this new Instagram thing. It's just like random selection, or if your page was already doing numbers before this experiment Instagram is doing or whatever, it's freezing my account. So my followers have been stuck at 119K for 3 years solid. It has not moved, none. And I'm getting followers, but as it's what it does is as you're getting followers, it's randomly making people unfollow you. So you get $10, but somebody take 9, you only gross $1. So it's doing, and you can, if you have a business account, like take that shit off. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you can still have your like contact buttons and shit, but my people know how to book me. So I had to take that off, and I noticed like my numbers going back up, but my followers have been stuck, dead stuck for 3 entire years. I hope
that don't happen to me.
At 119K. And it kind of made me mad, but at the same time, I mean, I'll still get so many people from,
because you feel like social media is important, and like such as like marketing and just getting yourself out there.
Yeah. So
or if you think
Instagram,
we didn't have social media, how would Erica with A, get people to know who she
so before
is?
Instagram, like anybody that know me, like dead ass went to school with me, was around me, was my clientele, like they'll tell you like I'm posting paper made flyers from the library. Like that's as much as people could say or think they could say about me. Like you cannot take away my hustler's ambition. Like I used to go to the library, print off flyers on fucking Microsoft Word, put my little camera in there, put the pictures, take this shit to every beauty supply store. I'll come back, the shit be ripped up on the floor. I'm like, you bitches is haters. Or like before social media would dead ass be word of mouth. So I really started getting my name out there through high school, or I went and paid for my own business cards to get made. I'm just passing them around. But if I don't know if any young people on here, but if you young and doing this shit, like that's the time. Like I got people who came to me in high school. I got little girls who used to get braids with beads. These kids in college now. So I've been having.
How long have you been braiding?
15 years. Middle school, 8th grade for commission, 8th grade for money, 8th grade for profit, 8th grade.
I've been 15 years. Wow, you're like a vet. You're a vet in the game.
I'm a young Stephanie. I might be bigger than Stephanie. No, this one.
I don't even hear about Stephanie no more.
She's still great.
Really?
Yeah, I don't. Maybe it's regular only or something.
I don't think people even still get Stephanie. So if you get Stephanie, kill yourself. Then you probably wear a Pelly Pill coat and bitch, some rockin' revivals. I don't think that was the shit back then. You see the nigga with Stephanie, bitch, he had money. He had money. You had to get a nigga second. Niggas was going broke. And then she started putting weave in niggas' heads. I know I ain't gonna say who, but I know a couple niggas who was getting step balls. Couldn't fit them. That bitch would throw in a couple tracks in that bitch and get you some lint. You know the fuck you are, corny ass niggas. Them are the niggas right now that drive trucks and shit. Got me a trucking company.
But you speaking to somebody for real.
You got personal there. No, you know who he is. I'm just playing. But yeah, so that's all good. Like, I mean, I'm glad that you here and that you was able to just like say, all this shit about you. I know I almost didn't get you here today, and I was so scared that you didn't get you there because I did post it on Facebook, and people, Facebook went crazy out there. We don't have to speak on that if you don't want to, and it went crazy. But that's just one of the things that I feel like plagues you is about your grandmother. It plagues you so much. They will deny you your talent, deny you your skills, deny you this, and go straight to that. How does that make you feel to like, whatever in your personal life, like y'all would never let me shine, y'all go right to that. And even had a young lady on there just bashing you and going on, not so much bashing, but just telling her side and telling stuff. And you even called me and said that, and I felt really bad. I'm like, I don't want you to feel like attacked. I don't want you to feel like that. But it's something that always comes up, Erica. You know it. It always comes up about this bitch did XYZ to her grandmother or whatever. And it's like something that I feel like you probably gonna have trail you till you get the fuck up out of here. How does that make you feel about that? And like,
just being all the way honest, like when it first came about and it really went crazy.
And bitches, that's the first thing bitches do. I do notice when you get into it, a bitch, tell your bitch to fuck up, bitch. And they don't say nothing else. I don't ever hear nothing else about sleeping on mattresses, sleeping on this. It's grandma. Grandma. It's like that's the golden card that the bitches use here.
So I mean, like, okay, so I'm to the point. I'm so at peace with it. Like my thing is, I'm not gonna get into detail like that's. I guarantee. How many viewers we got on there? You can't tell.
Yeah, they coming and going.
But I'm saying, okay. So I guarantee.
I can't see that until after.
I'm gonna say I guarantee
though. I want to know.
Right now there's like 224, but it's been going up and down.
Okay.
224.
So
Motherfucker slapping on comments.
I'm just saying, like, the main thing people probably tuned in is to hear about this, but
That's it.
I just made it clear, like, I'm not about to. I don't owe Indianapolis no fucking explanation. If you feel like you know the story, Detective Carrie Buckner is still active on the force. Call and give my grandmother all the justice she deserves. But it's a rumor that came about. It got so bad to the point I was arrested in 2012 on my 18th birthday for a fight. Residential entry, kicking a bitch door and beating her up. I was arrested for that.
Who did that?
Me did that.
You me did that.
Me did that. But
Erica with the A.
I was arrested for that.
No, bitch, you not slide with that. Erica with the A kicked down the door and smacked the chick.
Yeah, I did. But listen,
because
they don't dig. They talk about what they want to talk
you don't
about.
look
I
like
was
this
a fighter.
side.
I was a fighter. I was a fighter. So I fought
Have you
this.
seen her like later on the years? Like
She left 4 days after that shit. She moved the fuck back to where she was from. Never seen her again. But so that happened, and I was a good kid. I never been a juvenile. I didn't have no mugshot. So she kept calling the police saying like the bitch is trying to kill me. So they put my warrant breaking news. So I'm like, it's a fight. I turned myself in and everything. Like, okay, it's a fight. So I had no mugshot. So they, ID, you're smiling in your mugshot. So I'm just my mugshot. I'm just smiling like, okay, so that's the picture they use. So people thinking, bitch, you're in the processing center smiling, blah, blah, blah. So it got so bad with this whole topic of my grandmother, motherfucker put my picture of me smiling from this ID next to the article about my grandma, and they're making it like that's like it said 10 arrested in connection, blah blah blah. But they put my picture next to it, making it like evil, like that's me, yeah, like it was me. So stuff like that is just like I'm a motherfucker. I will roast you to filth. I don't used to talk about kids. I will get low too, but I'll be like shit. I don't go to that extent. I'm not about to make no fake picture. I'm not about to fabricate no for real shit like that. Like I'm gonna speak on what I know. If I really know that about you, I'm not gonna make it up or nothing like that. But it's just all wordplay, and the where that shit stemmed from is a person that was close to me, and that the city just looking at it like, oh, if he said it, it must be true. Again. You know what I mean? So we beefing heavy, me and that individual. We both going on live saying some off the wall, some shit that we should have never came back from, but we had to. So you know what I mean? So they put that out there. He put that narrative out there, and then it just stuck. So nobody gonna say shit else. Like, I could be the dustiest bitch. My teeth could be missing. Edge is gone. I got acne. Nobody gonna say none of that shit. It's gonna straight. You did this. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I'm not gonna. I don't have to. I'm so at peace with it. Only thing I will say is it's niggas who can't beat a murder. I'm 12 years old. Like nothing I could have did would have got me out of that shit. Like nothing. No. If anybody was arrested, the first thing they would have said was, "Shit, she let us in. Yeah. She got." You know what I mean? So I don't. It just it makes no fucking logical sense to say. Some people are saying, "Oh, you actually killed her." Some people saying you said like it's no way. Long lashes, a little baby girl, 12. I don't give a fuck. You going to jail. Like there's nothing you can do to get out of that. So I sometimes like I used to explain it, but now I really left because it's like you really that fucking pressed about me. Like this is your story. I'm personally just ready for a new storyline here. Like goddamn, give me something else. I'm just ready for a new storyline, but that's what that is.
So what's to come for Erica today? What can we expect?
So yeah, of course everybody stalks my life here. So
she loves talking about y'all.
I hate them. Unless you book me and really fuck with me, like I hate everybody. But no, I attempted to move to Atlanta this year, but that goes back on me saying,
who beats is that? Outside the stew.
That just go back to me saying, have your shit in order as far as your business. Like my transition to Atlanta was just not going as fast as I wanted to. I literally like 1 week and was like, fuck this. I'm tired of sitting here. Came back in 24 hours, applied for a salon / facility, applied for it, paid my money, got the keys, opened up a building here.
Everybody seems to go to Atlanta. Do you think that's like? I heard it's Black Hollywood, and it's like I even thought about going there because I went there one time, and I was like, this is good.
Well, a lot of people. I mean, Atlanta, the South. I love the South. Period. I love New Orleans. I love Texas. I love Atlanta. But as far as the beauty industry, you may think it's oversaturated, but it's kind of like here. Like the best of the best is booked, so we need the next. So if I was to move there, like they really show me love. Like when I went, I was there. I was there all the beginning of this year, so I was booked. I don't know these people, but they booked me. Like I could really move anywhere, but I felt like as far as doing hair in the beauty industry, I'm at the point where I should be doing celebrities hair all day. And that's not gonna happen here because it's not no get off the like nobody's coming here saying who tagged the best braider. Nobody's coming here. They come in with their shit already done or whatever. So I was just trying to do that, but I didn't have a plan. I'm thinking you got this money in the bank, you could do it. And it don't work like that. That's why I say like money don't hold no weight. You gotta have your shit together. I don't know how these strippers is doing it, what the fuck they doing, but they doing it, but it was not working for me. So I'm like,
pandemic,
next step, scamming, PPP. No, it's like,
yeah.
So I was like, but it's still not over. Like I could easily knock all that shit down in my shop and put 4 chairs in there.
You got your shop right now? You got your shop?
Yeah, I did.
Cool.
In 12 days, I put it together, renovated it.
Shit was fucked up.
I had to repay. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, I got it together. It's up and running. I'm off work until the 8th though, but I needed a break to kind of.
So are you in a good place right now?
I am in a great place
because I hear that time it was some drama. It was drama with your baby daddy. It was shit all on the internet and you know.
I feel like it calmed down. It calmed down a lot. Like I used to fight. Like anybody who I've ever fought, anybody who ever seen me fight, I'm pulling up by myself. I would literally bring one person to make sure I don't get jumped or something. But my friends like, bitch, wait, we on the way. I'm like, fuck y'all, I'm out here, you know. So I used to be
wait,
real.
You got friends?
Co-workers. Passion's my only friend.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Passion. I love you. But no, people like to get deep and shit. I ain't never in my life ever rounding nobody up. Come do this. I've always went to one fight, literally like one person or something. But it slowed down.
What's the outcome? Are you victorious or you lost a couple?
I honestly feel like I ain't never been beat up. I feel like if I'm winning, a motherfucker gonna try to hop in. That's real common, or a motherfucker pull me off somebody. But
you be there.
I'm a bumper. Yeah, I probably won't fight now, but if we out or some shit and it go down, it's gonna go down. I don't know, but yeah, I feel like it's better. But now it's just my name is so hot. If I say anything, it could be like, damn, I don't want no smoke today. Just let me spit my opinion. I just got into it with a whole, and it's the niggas too. I've been into it with the cornballs here in the city, like really gonna argue with me or tag me because it's gonna bring bait or whatever. But just literally the other day, and this is like the pettiest shit, just because I asked for a receipt for one of these fake ass promoters. Like I want a receipt. I'm sending you my money. I want a receipt.
Ain't that many promoters?
It ain't that many, but it's some maybe came up on a dice game or something, brought out some artist. And we really argued because I wanted a receipt and he didn't know who the fuck I was. So he like, bitches, you ain't got the money, just say that. And I'm like,
bro, I need some socks. My feet is cold as fuck.
And my arms cold.
Shit, it's cold in here. This studio cold as hell. Shit, my motherfucking feet all brown. I'm rubbing them and shit.
But it's just any little thing I say is going to go up. Somebody, I'm arguing with him, the motherfucker chimed in on some other shit. So.
Everybody knows. I'm gonna say, well, I can't say shit without getting screenshots, thrown in group chats, talked about, fake pages, stalked by sisters, cousins, aunts, uncles. Like, I literally do not know what people find appealing about my boring ass fucking life, but they do. This is what bothers me. It's always the people who they talk about that they keep up with, which is such a catch-22. It's so confusing. If this person is so less than, or this person it has XYZ going on with them, why do y'all feel the need to keep up with them? Do you know? I mean,
I don't. My block list went viral. Like,
oh yeah, it did.
I blocked the fuck out of people, and they were mad because I blocked.
That was funny because people was like, I never.
They slowed it down. It went so fast for you to like. I swear, y'all probably don't believe me.
That was a good time. That was a good time.
They not gonna believe me. I don't do shit like that. I'm not slowing shit down. Motherfuckers was like, wait a minute, my dead brother. I'm like, you're disrespectful. You put my block. I'm just like, you're blocked. Oh well, like it was a point in time. Like I'm so petty. Like I'm arguing with my baby. I block everybody who laughs.
Yeah.
Everybody who laughs. I block 80.
And they said that too. They're like, she blocked me because I like the comment. She blocked me.
And they be pressed like I don't know on my son. I don't know who got me blocked. I don't know because I'm not going to your page. If we got beef, I'm not checking for you. If it's other braiders who don't like me, it could be $1 million on the table. You get this money right now. You can tell us what's the last hairstyle she posted. I'll be out of $1 million because I'm not going to her fucking page. If she blocked me, I'm not saying, Passion, pull her page. Let me see. Like I don't do that. I don't give a fuck if you're blocked. You're blocked. But they act like my block list is crucifixion and you're dead. And they were so mad about it.
They were pissed.
And it went so fast, and they slowed it down. Like my cousin on there. Like I'm like, this is.
I'll be honest, I was like, I know that bitch ain't got me on the block list. When I didn't make it, I was like, it sucks me.
It was so bad. I was blocking clients, like people I actually still talk to, like, why'd you block us? The bitch you laughed at my baby. What the fuck you said? I said, don't play both sides. Just, if you see us arguing, get your popcorn and shut the fuck up, because I will block your ass whether you're cool with
I think that when you and him argue, it's always a show because he's such a character as well.
Yeah.
He's such a character and you're a character, so it makes for good TV to see you guys going on there.
Like yeah.
But I see Sayers with him this weekend and stuff, and I just it leads me to believe that you guys have come to a understand. Come to an understanding, and that's always good. Co-parenting is always good. Like putting the differences aside for the child, and I am a huge person of that. I understand that you do not have to be with the person to actually raise a healthy child and raise a child healthy. And really, sometimes the co-parenting relationship is way far off than any other relationship. So when you're doing it together for that, it is builds bonds, it builds great friendships. So that's, I don't know if that's
took a minute.
Yeah, you did.
We're still arguing, like we'll still
that's natural. That's natural. Baby,
but we don't do that live shit or none of that shit no more.
Between me and you type thing, and that's dope because people only want to bit. I mean,
they would tune in.
They will only want to
500
get off of your of what your mishaps in life or whatever. So which is fucked up. But it's good because sometimes you just gotta give these bitches a show. Yeah. You gotta give these bitches a show and let them see something. But that's it. Well, Erica, it's been a pleasure having you on my show for the first time. I am super excited. I cannot wait to see what comments and how the feedback and everything you're gonna say. So what's next for you? Do you want to say something about what's coming up? Do you have any upcoming classes, upcoming ventures? What can we expect next from Erica with the A?
Yeah, so I have 2 upcoming classes in April, but they are sold out. But after April, I'm gonna still do hair, but me being here or putting the shop back here, I still can't just sit in an episode. In May, my official out-of-state stuff is going to start back up. It's like the pandemic fucked me up last year. I was supposed to do I had a whole tour. I was really going down my list. I did Chicago. I did Atlanta. I did New Orleans, Bronner Brothers work, and I did a sold-out show of a class in Houston. I got close, but I'm Team Jonathan. Oh. I met Jonathan. Jonathan touched my hair, y'all. Oh, but I like them both, but Jonathan's more. Lonzo was a judge at the braid thing. Lonzo was one of my judges at the braid thing. But yeah, I'm gonna start my out of town stuff because people are like really demanding me to come. The number one request I'm getting right now is Jersey, so I've really been looking at flights. But everything
it's amazing how you can live in a state in Indianapolis and live here and get so much hatred, but you go somewhere out of town and they fucking love you.
I was just in Florida and this girl tapped me like, "Is this you?" I'm like, "You follow me?" She's like, "Yeah, I got and
that's so tight. I got that done to me in Atlanta.
When people somebody knew you.
What? Yes.
It's crazy.
It blew my mind. I'm like, you know my poor ass? And it was like elite people. It was a guy there who wraps every car. Little baby, Migos, he wraps all their cars, and he literally watches my videos. And when my brother showed them to me, he's like, "Look who I'm with," and this celebrity guy was like, "That's the girl." I'm like, Me? Like,
Mhm.
so it's
But it feel good because
It
you be
does.
like, motherfuckers in my city like really hate me, and
go
like
somewhere
I
else
say
and
all
roll
the
in.
time, like I feel off this Nat Town fame. Like I am when I sold my DVD, I did all my own packaging. I'm sitting here like Australia. Damn! I done sent one to Australia, Trinidad, and Nigeria. I sent one to Brazil. I sent a lot to London. So I was just like, damn, like
That's dope.
fuck y'all.
That's
I'm
dope.
global.
That's dope.
Oh yeah,
I
like
always say hatred only fuels motivation. So
Yeah.
like the more y'all hate me, the more I'm gonna go
yeah,
hard.
it
So
do. That's
I
true.
just basically love it. Like you can never get enough haters. Haters have a full time job, and I'm not here to unemploy you. So if you feel free to hate on me all you want, it does nothing for me personally. I don't care. So I talk about myself. I joan on myself. I roast myself. I'm not easily embarrassed.
And
I
yeah,
don't
that's
give
the
a
thing.
fuck.
That
Like
nothing is
literally,
going.
I don't
It's
give a
tough
fuck.
skin.
It's very much tough skin, and I have it, and I don't give a fuck. So, bitch, it's the people out there who so snooty and live for people's image. And I always say, if you live for their image, you will die at their rejection. The moment somebody rejects you, you're gonna die because you're living for them to accept you. Suck my dick, fuck you, all of y'all. Who gives a fuck? Erica, thank you so much
Thank
for coming
you.
on, baby. Thank you. Oh my god, guys! Fuck y'all. Tune in. That's my show. That was the first show. I think it was a great show. I appreciate her coming on here. At many adversities that led her almost not to come because you bitches are so motherfucking messy and all over the place. And I applaud her for coming here and telling her story. Wait till next week. I have somebody here. I'm not gonna tell you who, but it's gonna get greater and greater and greater each time I go live or go to the show. So tune in to my show. Who gives a fuck? Starring me, the one, the only Beyonce, who don't give a fuck, bitch. I'm gonna keep on throwing all this in your face, all this bitch, all that, whatever, rolling. You know what I mean? So I don't even ask what I did for it. Something straight for a piece of chain. You know what I mean? Just kidding, not really. Okay, it's a wrap. Wrap it up, B. Wrap that shit up. We out.